So today is part of my reset. I am going to be cleaning under my bed. It's one of those small things that actually called for me to make an individual day of it for my reset, because it's something that I typically don't really pay attention to. Honestly, I don't know what's under there. I see little pieces of things that are like sticking out. Feel free to judge me. I feel like it's almost an obligation as a stranger on the internet. So I know it's crazy down there and I don't get to it very often, but it's one of those things where you know it's there and you know it's causing clutter in your room, and you know that it's something that needs to be taken care of from a cleanliness point of view, and you know that you need to get around to it. Even if you can't immediately see the clutter, you can feel the clutter somewhere deep down here in your chest, and like you just know that it's there, and I feel like it has an effect on your mental. So that's something that I am gonna work on now and get that all cleaned up and situated. Having a clean bedroom is so important for sleep. Honestly, I sleep so much better when my bedroom is clean. And I really want to start adding some of my personality in here, so I really want to make sure that I have a clean base to be able to do so. So here is everything that was under the bed. Actually not as bad as I thought. These little things, if you're a cat owner, you already know they get so destroyed, but my cats love these the most. I did find something on Amazon that actually has it's like a little fake wooden bed, and it has one of these in it. So when they do scratch it all up, it stays contained, but I couldn't find a replacement cardboard for it, and it was like this weird oval shape, so I ended up throwing it out because you basically just have to buy a new one every time. And then everything else here is mostly trash and some toys the 3-year-old probably dropped under the bed, but I'm gonna get this all cleaned up now. Today is a part of my summer reset. I'm going to be prepping an activity for my daughter. I found this really fun ice cream activity with inexpensive products on Pinterest, and I thought it would be fun to recreate, especially for the summer. It has like this cupcake ice cream type of thing, and I thought that would be a really fun summer themed activity. I do try to find different activities to keep my daughter busy throughout the week. She doesn't have an activity like this every day, but she does have other activities that keep her busy on a day-to-day basis as a part of her preschool learning program that I've tried to do for her until she goes to preschool. So right now, before I start work and also while she's still sleeping, I'm gonna get this prepped and ready for her for when it's activity time. simulate sprinkles, I'm going to use this rice and this food dye and just make different colors. It's alright if it gets mixed in together because it's all going to be mixed up anyway, and it'll just make a different color. So in the video she used brown yarn to simulate like fudge syrup that you could drizzle on top, but my daughter wanted the pink yarn, so we're gonna do strawberry syrup. So for the cream that goes on top, we're gonna use shaving cream. That was anticlimactic. So she did a chocolate one and a strawberry one. I'm not exactly sure how to make brown food coloring, but I'm pretty sure if I mix all the colors together it'll give me brown, so I'll try that out. This is actually very satisfying. I also have this little ice cream scoop, also from the Dollar Tree. These little pom-poms as toppings, and this little tray that I'm going to use to assemble this stuff on. Delicious. That is really tasty. So today I wanted to do a declutter of some of my cabinets. Last season I did one of my cabinets, which just goes to show you how serious it can be trying to declutter kitchen cabinets, because even just one cabinet can be a beast. So I have two cabinets in mind that I want to get done today, and I don't want to overwhelm myself too much. So I am going to target two cabinets, see if I can get those done before I head to the gym and get the day started. So of course we have like the infamous junk drawer, which we're just storing random things, which is one of my drawers over here. I have my junk drawer, so we're good on that. I feel like junk drawers are kind of just like a brain dump for all your stuff. When you don't have the mental capacity to deal with something, it kind of just goes into the junk drawer and then you deal with it later, which I totally understand and I totally get. As far as the other cabinets, I feel like those cabinets tend to be a little bit more manageable, especially in the sense of being able to let go of certain things and to get rid of things that really shouldn't be there in the first place. So finding the right home. In order for me to be able to organize and upgrade my storage system within my cabinets, I first need to declutter and clean them out. So I'm focusing on two cabinets today, potentially one cabinet today. We'll see how far I get. So here we have the cabinet over the refrigerator, which what is even in here? Because I have to get a ladder in order to get up to this space in the first place. So There's no reason for this to be as crazy as it is, but that's probably why it's crazy, because things get thrown up here. You can't reach them, can't get them down. This little area up here is just a collector of things. So let's see. Okay, so here's what we have going on up here. There's some stuff that seems to have collected. Old Valentine's Day candy. I think this is where my partner put stuff so that my daughter couldn't get to it, and that's why we have empty soda bottles in here, because obviously where else would you put an empty soda bottle? And then we have here some rocks, because a bag of rocks in the cabinet just makes sense. We got old cookies. This is what I'm really after, which are all of these like little crumbs and things like that. It looks like there's old candy in here, probably trying to keep it away from the 3-year-old. And what else is in here? Yeah, that's an old lollipop. And then holes. Oh, here's the picture frame my sister was looking for. Here it is. More snacks. Open gum. By the way, these Cheez-Its, the hot honey Cheez-Its, I really love what they've done with their branding, and they have all these different flavors of Cheez-Its. This by far is my favorite one. I cannot turn down these hot honey Cheez-Its. Alright, so let's get started in here. Okay, so here's what we were left with. I actually rehomed some stuff that didn't belong in here, so I moved it. I am keeping some snacks in here. I keep these Cheez-Its up here because if I can reach them, I will devour them. So I try to keep them out of reach, along with my daughter's Scooby snacks. We usually try to save those for movie nights on Friday. And then I have some snacks that my brother brought me from Japan, and then also my boss brought me some fudge from Ireland. So I'm keeping those snacks separate because those are like my little treats. I have some lollipops up here that my daughter got for Valentine's Day. And then I have some of Chris's alcohol here. It's pretty empty now. I don't know what I'm gonna use this space for other than what's in here now. I'm gonna try not to collect anything and just keep it the way that it is. I would think that I would store things here that I don't use very frequently because I can't immediately get to it. So very happy with this. So I'm not gonna get to the other drawer today because I wanna get to the gym before it gets too late so I can stick with my goal and meet my goal, because I have been doing an amazing job at getting to the gym 4 times a week, and I've been really happy with my progress. So I'm gonna leave it at that for now, and I'm very happy with the progress that I made today. If I have some time when I get back from the gym, then I will do the other drawer that I mentioned. today's reset, I wanted to add a little pop of color to my living room. I did these very colorful prints back in the spring and I wanted to tie them into the rest of the room. So I wanted to do something that would add like a bright pop of color without doing anything too crazy. I'm not supposed to be painting the walls, so I can't really paint the walls right now, and I've been back and forth and toying with the idea of peel and stick for this area, but one has so far peeled the paint off of the wall, and then two, I don't love the idea of VOCs being released. The VOCs that are typically associated with the glue for furniture and wallpaper and things like that, the off-gassing typically happens within the first few days, if I understand correctly. So I've been on the fence about peel and stick because of those two reasons. So for now, I'm going to try to brighten up this space just a little bit by adding removable touches. And because I am trying to update my house for a season, I try to spread out the decor within my entire home. And lately I've been focusing on pieces that I really like and that I really enjoy and can see myself using in the future, and not something that's super trendy. So I'm just doing 3 small things to upgrade my space right now. So I'm actually not gonna measure, and I'm just gonna freeball this. I think that it's all gonna work out. How I am? I have no idea. And I'm literally like nothing like her.